All right, just rode the fat bike up. The sun is going down. Give you guys an update. We're pouring the walls tomorrow afternoon. Hottest day of the year. Gotta love it. So we braced all the corners. The windows all have middle bracing in them. That piece has to go in there yet. Just that's how we're getting in. Kind of see how that one is and that one. Anywhere there's going to be a frost wall or any cement connecting in, I already preset. You can see the red line. That's my footing. The one right over there. And that's going to be for the front patio. And then there's rebar sticking out that side. You can kind of see it right there. And there's a bunch of those just like this. And that'll be for the garage run. And there's one over in the other corner for the garage run. And then there's another set of these, just smaller, on the back side for the back patio. So I'll hop up in there and I'll show you guys the update. Got little buddy's potty over there. He's always here working. So where the seams are, we spliced them all. We tried to put all of our things in for shooting pipes out. You know, pipes coming in, venting gases out from the furnaces, or bathroom vents, or fan vents. This will help support weight while it's drying from the weight up on top. And then the sides from bowing in. And then these are holes. So you can see down in there. Can't really see much, but we'll stick the vibrator down in there to make sure all the air gets out so that we don't have air pockets. So tomorrow, once we get in here to pour, we'll close that up and then no one can leave until the job is done, which is perfect. The big success of today is this, because that's our wood chute dropping into our utility room, because we're gonna have a wood fire. And so this will go right up into our garage. So then I can just tractor in a load of wood and drop it down in there. We got this all braced up. This is gonna be a doorway and then a stairs going up into our garage. I explained that in the other video. Got that all braced up. Inside splits, we didn't just splice, we put sheathing all the way up them. Going up the ladder quick here. So screed this with concrete. This gives me like a 4-inch concrete lip where the entrance is, so you're not standing on foam weight. But then I kept the foam here for the thermal break, but my subfloor will go right over top. Here's that corner detail I was talking about. We have all our string lines. Whoop, that one's not up, but this is that wood chute, so this will all get covered with concrete. And down below, I gotta add a rebar here tomorrow morning. Same deal. We have piping in the wall, so when this is all done and said, I need to tape this shut and probably that shut. But I just gotta put a level and level this in the center. Once the concrete's in there to hold it. This will screed this off level, screed that off level. And then I don't know if this was in the last video or not, but we cut this out on this side because my 2x6 wall is gonna sit there. That way it's sitting on more cement. And then this is cut out. I'm gonna drop rebar in here and then bend it down, and it's gonna stretch over this. And then we're gonna spancrete this so that it's one floor with our garage floor, and just keep a 9-inch opening, a 9-foot opening right here for headroom of the stairs. And then there'll be a wall here and then obviously your stairs. The door is down, right down here. So these are all things, you know, from exhaust fans to the furnace piping to central vac, LP gas coming in, dryer vent, here again we have for the rear patio, rear door, cut back, thermal blocking. So the rest of it you guys have already seen on that video before, but this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go stand in the corner so you can kind of see. We have these string lines here so that once this is liquid and full of concrete, you adjust on these, and then you get your measurement in your corner, and then you just make them all the same all the way down, and that'll keep your wall straight. But yeah, just pretty much a bunch of bracing. On this side, this whole run, there's not a whole lot of bracing. Here we have the corners braced again. So should have concrete walls tomorrow. Hopefully no blowouts and nothing goes crazy bad. I'm gonna quickly foam. I gotta foam some gaps before tomorrow, but I gotta foam around some of the pipes that you can see there. There's like those little gaps right on the edge. But other than that, we're ready to rock and roll. So hopefully I have a good news report tomorrow. Oh, this is kind of cool. I bought 4-inch packing tape. So it's 4 inches wide, and I'm taping right over top of all my nubs. So this has tape on it already. And now the concrete won't get in these because I have to keep going up. So hopefully that works out. I'm gonna tape that right before the pour. I just wanted to try this one to make sure it worked. I'm gonna tape both sides all the way around. I don't have to do anything here. And obviously where the doors are, you know, don't have to do anything there. So cool. Yeah, hopefully I have a really good video coming tomorrow night. That's exciting, and maybe show the crew who's helping. So it'll be exciting. This will be our front view, which will be nice. And then that'll be our back. Doesn't look like much right now, but one day. It's so nice to live, whoa, that far off the road where I have to zoom in to see the vehicles that go by. Very nice.